September 16th to the 22nd brings the one before last eclipse of the year in Pisces. This week, the sun is highlighted, bringing transformations in our sense of self, the image we project, and the impact we make on others. What else can we expect? This is what we shall find out here today. Good morning, bonjour, Michelle Karen, astrologer, shaman. Welcome to my channel dedicated to the practical uses of astrology to lead a better life. Tuesday, September the 17th, lunar eclipse in Pisces. I invite you to watch the video I dedicated to this eclipse. Link in the description box down below. Wednesday, September the 18th, Mercury is in opposition to Saturn. Our mental outlook is more serious. We are concerned with practical needs, our relation to the world, and finding our true identity. This is a great day for mental work requiring a lot of discipline and focus. There may be some difficulties such as heavier responsibilities, delayed shipments, challenging news, and interrupted communications. A distorted perspective could affect our social and professional status and cause a temporary separation from a loved one, a sibling, a cousin, a neighbor, or a co-worker. We may need some solitude to reorganize our thoughts, get clearer on our plans, sort our files, clear our emails, make those phone calls, and generally put some order in our personal affairs. Our ideas may not come across quite the way we intended, and if we need advice, we should turn to an older person, the wisdom of whom we respect and admire. It is very important that we do not fall prey to pessimism, negativity, or depression, as this would make things look a lot more bleak than they already are. Understanding and patience are required. Our lack of inspiration is compensated by sticking to a steady routine. Our sharp insight helps us recognize what is wrong and remedy to it very quickly. Thursday, September the 19th, the sun is trine Uranus. New, exciting situations as well as fundamental, sudden changes create unexpected good fortune. We look forward to stimulating adventures that broaden our personal experience and give us more freedom. Unusual opportunities provide us with innovative ways of advancing our position and realizing our goals and objectives. Our perceptions, intuitive insights, and psychic abilities are heightened, enabling us to understand how every part of our life journey is interconnected. A great day to experiment with new styles, manifest our originality, and assert our independence. Our popularity increases. New situations enable us to join stimulating group associations and meet interesting, dynamic, unusual people who introduce us to exciting ideas and fascinating experiences. These relationships, however, may or may not be long lasting, depending on how much space we are willing to grant each other and what we have to learn from them about ourselves. At their contact, hidden aspects of our personality may emerge, the existence of which we had never even suspected, enabling us to embrace and assert more clearly our unique individuality. Any form of self-improvement is favored. We may also discover aspects of the universe we had never heard of that completely revolutionize our ideas. Our inventive genius, willpower, brilliance, leadership abilities, and energetic disposition help us gain the respect of others and, in some cases, even receive an unexpected acclaim. This is not, however, the day for work requiring us to conform to a dull root discipline, yet we are eager to study topics that are exciting to us, particularly in the fields of science, technology, or metaphysics. It is a good transit to ask for financial support and engage in reasonable monetary speculations. Friday, September the 20th, the Sun is in opposition with Neptune. This intensifies our sensitivity to others and to surrounding vibrations. We could feel more empathic than usual and can lend a sympathetic ear to other people's plights. Yet, should be careful to not allow ourselves to get pulled into their dramas just out of kindness. We could be plagued by a vague sense of uneasiness, even anxiety, the source of which is difficult to pin down. We are prone to deceit and should be careful of people who play with our emotions or misrepresent a situation. Something we envisioned a certain way could turn out quite differently from what we expected. Even if things seem ideal, there could still be a fleeting sense of discontentment. The best way to deal with this transit is to watch a feel-good movie, rest, meditate, engage in some kind of artistic activity, and do our best to remain realistic. Saturday, September the 21st, two aspects. First, Mercury square Jupiter. We should be very careful to not promise more than we can deliver. Blind trust is unwise. Today, if an offer seems too good to be true, it probably is. Our judgment in legal and financial matters may err on the excessive side. An item we have an eye on may be overpriced. If we are going to indulge in a big expense, we should get a second advice to make sure we are not overpaying. Our optimism, our ability to focus on the silver lining of every dark cloud, and our ability to think in terms of the big picture are strengths today as long as they don't degenerate into exaggerated self-righteousness or arrogance. If we can plan things carefully, do not overlook details as being unimportant, remain flexible and moderate, this is a great day for business transactions as well as for improving our character. And also, on Saturday, September the 21st, the Sun is trine Pluto. Our self-confidence, quiet power, and natural authority command the respect of others. Our leadership abilities are brought to the forefront. The more calm, dignified, and poised we are, the more we elicit the positive cooperation of others. Any conflict that may arise is best solved by bringing it into the open and making sure that the highest good of all involved is taken into account. Our insight into situations and people is particularly clear, enabling us to bring much needed transformation, leading to a true spiritual evolution. Our self-knowledge, authoritative sense of personal power, confidence, and experience help us to get things done. Whatever challenges we went through in the past, they made us stronger, enhancing our powers of leadership. This is a great day for negotiations, arbitrations, and regeneration in general. Our force, dignity, and poise make a powerful impression on others who look up to us for guidance. Our discrimination, capacity for perspective, and ability to discard what is no longer needed help us resolve a lingering past situation and shift our life to a whole new level. Taking a stand for what we believe in gains the respect of others. Our powers of concentration are greater than usual, as are our organizational skills. We just need to be careful to not become too selfish or ruthless. This is a great day for any form of spiritual development. Yoga, meditation are wonderfully beneficial activities to balance the intensity of this transit. Sunday, September the 22nd, Venus is square Pluto. Relationships in general could be fraught with difficulties. If we are single, we are likely to feel a deep desire to be loved and a profound longing for companionship. We may fall under the sexual spell of someone with whom there is no real overall compatibility. That person could use subversive techniques, be manipulative, compulsive, obsessive, lustful, destructive, and even degrading. But on the good side, that fascination will change our consciousness of what we truly need in a relationship at a deep level. If we already are in a relationship, things are likely to become more intense. Our emotions could be stirred up by a crisis. Tensions, resentments that had been brewing under the surface could erupt. Emotional challenges from the past could be brought up, needing to be faced, resolved, and released. Issues around isolation, jealousy, sexuality, possessiveness, and control are likely to emerge. Conflicts could arise also in family relationships. Even our social life could feel unfulfilling. Friends might prove uncooperative and difficult. Ultimatums, pushing for a commitment, not advised. We need to compromise for the sake of unity and may be required to bend over backwards to maintain peace. To relate effectively, we have to put ourselves at other people's level and make a real effort to work through the obstacles that present themselves. With this transit, deception and dishonesty only lead to a downfall. The best is to lie low, develop a certain emotional detachment, carefully examine our motives, and be super, super honest with ourselves and others. So, here's a question. Can we change what is no longer working? And if we cannot, can we live with the situation as it is, or is it time to move on? Hanging on just out of fear of insecurity or the unknown is not advised at all. The time may have come for a relationship that had been unstable and restrictive for a while to end. On the other hand, once the air has been cleared of old emotional patterns, a good relationship can start anew on a much sounder basis and become stronger and deeper. On the money side of things, we may need to be careful of shady financial involvements. Also, on Sunday, September the 22nd, the Sun enters Libra until October the 22nd. This coming month, we could feel full of contradictions, love people that hate crowds, alternate between being hyperactive and completely lethargic, enjoy talking but also being good listeners. But for sure, we feel distressed by anger, impatience, loud noises, clashing colors, and any form of argument or conflict. Peace seekers, soft music, pastel colors, gentle words are all soothing to our soul. We relish in comfortable, elegant atmospheres and are fond of beauty, ease, and comfort, and innately respect art and culture. More sociable, charming, tactful, and diplomatic than usual, we are likely to enjoy joining social mixes or creating occasions for interesting people to meet. The need to establish fair, balanced, harmonious, affectionate companionships is stronger than usual, and attracting our significant other if we are single or rekindling the romance in an existing relationship feels essential to our well-being. Because we tend to weigh the pros and the cons of every choice we have to make, it may take longer to come to a decision. But for sure, we are more rational, analytical, and objective than normal, and resolute defenders of justice. And finally, still on Sunday, September the 22nd, Venus is in Scorpio until October the 17th. During the next 3 weeks and a half are all about extreme emotions and passion. Our feelings are intense, in some cases excessive to the point of fanaticism. We tend to adopt an all or nothing attitude towards romance, are willing to sacrifice everything for love, and have very high standards with regard to devotion and commitment. Of course, with Venus in Scorpio come also rivalry, jealousy, possessiveness, secrets, and potential violence. Our sexual desires are intensified. Selfishness and control could come under the guise of friendliness. If our trust is betrayed, we could become disillusioned, bitter, resentful, even vindictive, with an inability to forgive and forget, leading to a cold indifference towards that person so that they can never affect us personally ever again. Stress could lead to self-destruction through substance abuse, but this is a great period to understand what we really need in a love relationship and how to regenerate our own emotions. Because Venus is a planet ruling both love and money, if we are careful to not squander our energy and don't spend more than we have, this transit gives us a strong flair for financial investments. We can demonstrate an excellent earning ability, be quite shrewd in money matters, and get involved in a highly lucrative business opportunity. We thrive on problems, take pride in remaining dignified and in control of our powerful emotions, and use our psychic sensitivity to the feelings of others to achieve the emotional and financial security we so ardently seek. If you are already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. Your comments are always appreciated. If you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to place a thumbs up and hit the little bell to be notified when I upload a new video once every Thursday and sometimes a second one during the week. Remember, as always, choose your battles, walk in beauty. Thank you for watching. Until next time.